Bharucha. Nada. And today my father and I are going to be discussing certain issues that most children, adults and teenagers face. Ready? Okay. This is from our dear viewer. How much access should parents have or not to their kids' smartphones and social media accounts? Where does one draw the line between parental responsibility and invasion of privacy? Nice question.
So first of all, you're the parent. You should know your child before you even allow a smartphone or access to internet or social media. You should know your child. If you feel your child is very vulnerable, if you feel your child is prone towards moving towards the self-destructive side, then don't allow such instruments to come into the hand of your child for a simple reason. It is like giving a razor to a monkey.
With online schooling, I think, quite a few children have at least one gadget to, go on to school. While classroom, while they're in the classroom, they turn off the camera and they're doing something there. The parents don't know. It's very easy to just log in to a social media account if the child really aspires to, and just start without even the parents knowing.
Yeah.
Because before it was a possibility of not giving the child a gadget, but now the parents don't have a choice.
Yes. So, number one, there are certain softwares where you can make it child-proof. Number two, there are certain ways of knowing what your child has scrolled down in the history.
The history is deletable.
Yeah, but there are certain softwares where you can make sure the history remains.
Oh, okay.
Hmm? I think educating your child about the dangers of the internet will be far better than policing the child. Educating a girl, be careful of.
Even a boy.
Yeah, but you should not be sending photographs. Don't try and meet people who you're communicating on the net.
Don't communicate with people on it.
Yeah, but it's difficult to stop your child from communicating. But if you show the ramifications of what has happened to other children as they have got lured into this dark web, might awaken your child to be more responsible. But eventually, man, if your child wants to be self-destructive, your child will be self-destructive.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, even in schools, we have seminars on this where people come and actually show certain cases. But it still happens so often, even when the child...
Sweetheart, if you're hell-bent on cutting your feet, you are going to cut your feet sometime or the other. Your parent will make sure there is no knife at home. Your school will make sure there is no knife at home. You will get a knife on the way to the school and cut your feet. That's why I feel children of this generation have it very tough. You got everything on the net. And it's bloody influenceable, very addictive, very dangerous. I'm so glad we didn't have all this when we were growing up. Me and my friends would have made a hash of our lives, trust me. I can, at the age of 53, give all this gyan. If I had the net at the age of 13, 14, oh God, it would have been quite interesting. So, I think it's damn tough for children at this age. I really think it's damn tough. The parents can only educate their children. I'll give you an example. To tell a boy or a girl, no, you can't have sex till you're married. It's a little impractical. Okay?
Why?
There will be certain boys and girls who will not have sex till marriage. And there will be certain boys and girls who will, out of curiosity, want to have sex before marriage. Nothing right or wrong. This is how a person is inbuilt. Right? I would rather say the parents should be teaching their children about sex education. The use of protection during sex. The right and wrong. Then just saying, oh, you can't have sex. It's not practical. I know so many parents who say, oh, you can't drink, you can't smoke. And I know the children are drinking out and smoking. I would rather you educate your child how to drink, where to drink, how not to behave with alcohol. So even the parent needs to wisen up to the fact that my child might do this. My child has 7 hours access on the net. My child might go to certain sites. I would rather that the parent educates their child. Too much of restriction also makes the child revolt. So it's a fine line, It's a fine line. And that is why I think the sages didn't get married. They went to the Himalayas because life is easier not having children. You don't have to go through all this puberty.
I'm just offended, plainly offended.
So what I'm trying to say is, life is tough for parents. Life is very tough for parents. I mean, spirituality is more difficult for people in the world than these yogis. What does a yogi have to do? Sit down in a cave and meditate. Big deal.
I'll be more stiff.
Yeah, a man of the world, a parent has to navigate through so many issues. So many issues. Your child is your heartbeat, heart walking around in the world.
Okay, now my offense has gone.
And you're whole time worried, is my child okay? Is my child taking the right decisions? Is my child with the right people? Is my child being a decent human being? So, it's a very fine line between censorship and responsible behavior. And sometimes children are at such a vulnerable age, it becomes a very, very, very difficult thing for parents. Because a child thinks, I know best. I'm not doing anything wrong. So it's a difficult thing. All I can pray for is the child is open to the parents' explanations, and the parents are wise enough to know how to explain to the children. I have a family where the children till the age of 18 are not given any mobile. Okay?
Well, that's now in this world is not very safe, but give them the button mobile.
Yeah, but no internet facilities, nothing.
You can't really do much on that one, right?
Yeah, but they really, one of the parents is sitting down there when the online is going on. So what does the child do? Child goes out and uses the friend's phone. The child is on all social media under a different name. Father knows Jack. Very proudly tells me, You've got to be firm. I want to tell him, idiot, your child is on all social media. What firm are you talking about? And it's worse because now you won't even know what's going on. Your child is using another name. He's paying his friends 200, 300 rupees for an hour or two to get their phone and do whatever he wants in the phone. You've lost the control of even knowing what your child is doing on his phone. So it's very, very difficult. And I don't think any generation in history of mankind has had to go through such kind of intricate issues. Not the children, not the parents. So, damn difficult. You can only hope and pray that, both the parents and the children are wise. Okay?
Okay. Jai Baba.
Jai Baba.